Hey folks, Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU here for another Monster Train run. Just a quick anecdote before we get started. I'm a little upset. So I was going for my first win streak of 5 on Covenant 25 Random this morning, and I was literally 1 power health short of the win. I had like an incredibly broken deck going into the last fight, and then like disaster level scenarios happened on turns 1 and 2 where I just did not like I drew the worst possible units and all my blights and like the dregs that I had remaining in my deck, and I still almost won anyway because the deck was so good. I needed 1 power health to hit my first 5 streak. But here we are again, back to 0. It's okay. All right, we are Stygian Awoken with an okay starting deck. I wouldn't say that this is anything special, but we have some heavy hitting cards, some extra card draw, and a little bit of an ability to save some stuff for later. I am certainly not going to complain about that. Oh god, these are both incredibly good early. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We're on double barrel Daedalus. We're on Cleanse Seraph. Jackstrip makes so many early trials just an absolute cakewalk. Getting a floor 2 Awoken tank is not really what I want. I really want Stygian units for this run. I want Incant. In case it isn't obvious. So this is the Cleanse Seraph fight, right? And the Cleanse Seraph is going to get rid of like restore stacks that I stack up. So this is better for like floors 1, 2, 3 by a very considerable amount. I should probably take the Jackstrips. Stygian primary runs sometimes start off a little weak. Despite the fact that we're looking at Cleanse Seraph, I still think we take Frostbite. Still win Tethys is just dumb. So as long as we don't set up on floor 1, this fight is basically free because of Jackstrips. So for example, literally all of these units just kill themselves. Like, no need to play anything here. Beautiful. It's just not even fair, man. Well, guess we should have played these. No, no. This is fine then. I gotta kill the 10 damage out of my trouble. Why is Frostbite dumb? A case study. Okay, good first fight. Against double barrel Daedalus, I need stuff to pick off the barrels. I stay true to my guns here. I'm taking both of those. So if regen stacks and spike stacks are going to get cleansed, This is really not the way that I want to go, and taking one of these units is better. I like Titan Sentry over Guard of the Unnamed as a whole, but the armor stacks can't be cleansed later on, and that's kind of a big deal. This is going to do much more damage to regular waves, though, because it's each time it gets hit, apply 3 Frostbite to all enemy units, which is kind of a big deal for killing back units. I think I'm still going to go ahead and take the Titan Sentry, even though it's worse in the Seraph fight. I think it's going to be better in most other places leading up to that. This is not a great set of upgrades for a defensive unit. Get away with skipping? And make it through the next fight on a Titan Sentry if I roll the shop? I hope so, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take the Incant Armor 1 as, like, disaster proofing in case I don't roll into HP. Fudge. Or no, I would have been 5 gold short of that anyway. Okay. This will get me through the next fight. This is basically free. Jackstrips is really good. Good stuff. Freeze a card? And can't gain armor 1. Yep. Good stuff. To be fair, we did get the easiest floor 2 boss. Getting the sweet boss there would have been a little more interesting. Not really on board with any of that. This is fine, this is fine. I'm gonna take the Razor Sharp Edge again, like Double Barrel Daedalus is in my future. Alright, what am I looking to do after Daedalus? Hard to say. I want incant units. This is my second tank for Tethys. Holdover from early on? Holdover free flash freeze throughout the run? That's pretty good. I'm gonna do a quick reminder of myself. This is the Cleansing Seraph. I believe I have 3 HP back units to deal with in this fight. Yes, this fight is mostly light wings, so that means that this for free with holdover is actually very strong in the last fight. It's going to take a lot of pressure off my creatures. At this point, let's take our cavern event. Dante. Dante. Elvent Titan Sentry now? Here? Upgrade units here? Yeah. It's a plan. Make some real hard-hitting Titan's Gratitudes here. And then save gold. I have enough backline interaction where I think I'm good in this fight. Beautiful turn one. I can let rage dissipate on this floor as well. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this. I think I do this. Then Jackstrips kills these, so I can hit Daedalus. Very nice. Very nice. Just run on a master course in slaughtering Daedalus here. Metal Hex is a little weird, because like I want to be building up armor on this floor. Like Cuddle Hex and just hope that I'm okay with this happening. Jackstrips is so good. Oh, so uncommon interaction there that's really important. Cuddle Hex says apply frozen to a random card in your hand, but that's not actually how the card works. It does not hit blights, notably. For good or bad, it does not hit blights. I'm just short of being able to kill this, so I shouldn't bother with this. Bother with other things instead. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yeah. And yeah. Yeah, so same thing again there. Just very, very easy fight. The couple of cards that we picked up early to make sure that we got through this fight, especially the Vine Grasp, just carried us through. Channel Song and Gifts. Channel Song is real cool with Dante, but generally speaking, kind of an awkward card. keep trying to give it a chance, and I always disappoint myself. Gifts is pretty actively good. I don't super want most of the spells that are in my deck to be in my deck other than my holdover card. And I'm probably taking Ember from this fight anyway. Yeah, like Channel Song is definitely not great when I have 4 Train Stewards in my deck and when I'm also going to have a Cuddle Hex in my deck. I think I'm just going to take the gifts. And I don't know about these. So I have a floor of Ethos and 2 shields right now, and a random Cuddle Hex. And I'm about to duplicate a Shark at this Hellvent. Which means I am still looking for units, theoretically. Maybe I take a Vine Mother, because like getting a free Sting is worth a bunch of armor on my middle floor each turn. And like if it dies, it dies. I think I'm okay with that. Frostbite 20. I'm game. Second Shark. I'm game. Onward. Jackstrips! Say it with me. So good. Ah, small floor, huh? That's slightly awkward. I think I set up mid. Yeah, I'm just gonna take those hits. So this doesn't give me armor here, but I'm gonna play another nice shark in front of this next turn. So many sharks. Yeah. So shark goes here. Shark goes here. This is the floor I really want to be stacking up armor on. So I'm gonna slow this down here. I want to watch the order on this bottom floor. So I get attacked. I get attacked. Your trigger resolves, then my trigger resolves. Then your trigger resolves. Interesting. I'm unsure whether or not it's correct to just blast some frozen lances on this. I think it is correct to. Oh, right, you were dazed, so you didn't give me a sting this turn. What a jerk. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Like, this is happening here. This is 30 total life. So I'm not actually, like, pretty much no matter what I do, I don't end up killing all of these units this turn. A touch unfortunate. Okay, not taking fire damage, that's what I care about here. Now with this one, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to Titan's Gratitude this, or just get armor here. It probably doesn't matter much. Ugh! Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just for rubbins. Alright. I think we're on track to be strong enough to beat Seraph by the time we get there. Dazed is pretty good. Spike is pretty good. I think I'm going unit upgrades here and get another shot at unit upgrades if I need them. Either way, I think I take this. Ooh, a Restoring Retreat or a Pyrogrow are both great pickups here. I think I like Restoring Retreat better. Gives me the possibility of dropping Dante in on a superfloor. Get in here, Dante. The Magic Cloak also does some cool things for the deck. Very notably, the holdover card that I have and the Vine Grasp just got some big power-ups. Incant for some armor. I'm in. I don't know that I want to spend on like another multi-strike stack for Dante. Like, he's already hitting a lot of times. I have 3 Pyre Wings to think about in the final fight. So Dante needs 3 more health somehow. I think I'm just going to roll the shop here. I think I'm just going to roll the shop here. I think a Dante that hits much, much harder is better than a quick Dante that hits lightly. Now, I still want another HP or incant upgrade there, and like Vine Mother technically wants some upgrades as well. I think I'm going to the Merchant of Steel again next floor, so I think I'm not going to spend further. Oh god, Awoken Rail Spike? Heck yeah. Very good with incant stuff. I need to do some card removes. Probably isn't bad as long as I don't set up. Bottom floor. Like Dante is gonna live through enough hits to bully this thing. Definitely a restoring retreat fight though. That's awkward. One tank enough, given that the boss is sweep? Let's hope so. I wonder if I'm gonna end up removing his Vine Mother from my deck. That's also something that I wonder. This is just giving armor to you if I play a unit bottom floor. This is awkward. Dazed is really good. But then I don't get to play the spike. And the spike is also very good. So if the spike hits gifts, it's very much better than dazed. Guard your hand. So this like cuddle hex thing is Alright. I'm just gonna dazed. So Tethys doesn't live through a hit here. This restoring retreat's pretty interesting. I can like bring down another thing and then use it to deplete frostbite stacks, or sorry, not frostbite stacks, lifesteal stacks faster. I don't think I'd do it though. Oh, oh wow. I expected to have more frostbite on this than I actually do. I don't think it matters by the time I cast all of these, but I expected this thing to just be like dead from the start. That was very much not the case. But whatever, scoreboard. Jackstrips so good. Relying on sap is not good in this final fight, although like drain is still an okay pickup, I think. I don't know, it's kind of bad to hit with gifts. Maybe I shouldn't pick it up for that reason. Could pick up one of these for the floor 7 boss, but I think I beat the floor 7 boss already pretty easily. A second restoring retreat? An engraft? Maybe an engraft is fine. Alright, let's try to finish my unit upgrades. Spell weakness isn't that good. The sting's getting piercing is solid. Not gonna say amazing, but solid. Okay, so what am I looking for upgrades on again? Guard and Cuddle Hex. And like technically Vine Mother, I guess. Ugh. That's not great. That's not great at all. Alright. I wonder if I'm hellbenting next floor. A little early to tell. Stop there, leave one train steward. In case I do end up going to the Merchant of Magic. Some things are not working out for me, but the run's very powerful at this point. So, all in all, I'm okay with that. And during retreat, like a magnet. Okay, tiny misplay on my end. The sequencing for this turn was supposed to be play this shark top floor, restoring retreat this shark so that I get some incant triggers. Just like tiny misplay that probably doesn't matter in this fight, but like is the sort of thing that you should be aware of for the future. Where is my other Titan Sentry going in this fight? Bottom? No, it's going top with Dante, I think. Sort of an awkward amount of damage to be putting on this. P50? Can't have it all. Play Dante into 16 damage, hope for the best. I think so. You're sort of a problem, aren't you? You want to kill Tethys. Then you want to kill Dante. Hmm. I wonder if I'm supposed to like vine grasp my own creature here. So that this doesn't get a slay trigger. If this unit gets rage in the next 2 turns, it's very problematic for me. I'm looking to hit this Frenzied Swarm or maybe the Gifts for a Guard to kill this creature. Oh, that made things worse, didn't it? I moved. You can't move the statue, but apparently you can move other creatures in front of the statue. Okay, that was something that I just learned. I thought these like always had to be in the exact position that they were in. That was a little bit costly. Hmm. Yeah. Did not hit to make this work. So I really need to fire everything that I have at this unit to try to get this before it kills Dante. I think I can get there. Yeah, three remaining health. I'm good. The next one of those is not nearly as much of a problem as the first one was. I roll. Nice. An awkward time to draw the Restoring Retreat. I can't like super bring down Dante this turn. I don't know, maybe that's not true. It sets me up so much better for the boss. I can just let one unit through. Yeah, maybe it's fine. So this actually adds more Frostbite here if I let this live. Assume that something like that is about the best way to play out that turn. I don't want to take this much damage on this floor. Like, I'm absolutely not taking damage from that. This is 33 remaining, so double Frozen Lance. Nope, can't math. This the point where we just do this? This is probably the point where we just do that. Yep. one of those goes there. One of those goes there. That can go on Dante. This is armor. That's cannon fodder. That's up to 29 frostbite there already. Be very good even without Tethys. Yeah. Could not save the first shark though. The magic power that I have is like quietly doing a lot of work in making these waves easier. You come to me again with channel song. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I would say that we are currently on track to beat Seraph, but that we're not quite there yet. What I duplicate? Frenzied Swarm to make the Pyre Wings more tenable? Probably. Pyre Wings are kind of an issue. I need like Ancient Synergy. I need something that hits on that level to kill those Pyre Wings. I'm kind of like slow damage over time right now outside of Dante. Seraph right now is looking like a floor 3 Tethys fight, which is like super awkward and not what you want to do, but probably what I'm going to have to do. I don't think I'm in a great position, actually, the more that I think about it. I think I'm going to get overwhelmed before I get set up. How do I fix that? Is it duplicating and getting a second Dante so that I can be less reliant on Tethys in the last fight if Tethys dies? That might be the answer. Then I can do card removes and a very large Merchant of Magic on the last floor. Maybe buy some trinkets. I think I need to remove both Cuddle Hex and Vine Mother from my deck as well. I can't afford Vine Mother to be the priority unit that I draw on turn 1 of the Seraph fight. That's like incredibly bad. Sorry, Vine Mother, you're not getting golded this run. If I make Tethys have handheld totem 1, then Tethys survives 1 Pyrewing hit. Which sounds great, honestly. The spell weakness side of that does almost nothing. But that, like, 3 HP is very good. Nope, absolutely not. I cannot beat this trial. Well, to clarify, I can't beat this trial without taking a bajillion damage. More accurately. Awkward fight, with this being the small floor. We'll work it out. I think this is better. Like, I do want these things to hit and give this more frostbite. Killing the first big unit here is kind of rough. Awkward to draw both of these at the same time. Try to get another unit down, maybe? Hmm. Alright. I don't know that I want this to take 30 this turn now. That's much better in my eyes. Hmm. I don't love these things. I don't love these things at all. I need that slot for the other Dante or a guard. Yeah, this deck definitely has weaknesses. Oh, this is so much damage. Kind of feels like I'm winning this fight the top floor the way this fight is going now. Notably, like, this is one of the fights where the Jackstrips fall off a lot, which is maybe why I'm feeling so bad about this fight. I'm gonna daze this floor and then things are largely good. So accordingly, I think I'm gonna focus on building up the armor on this floor a bit. Maybe kill one of those, and then we dazed here. It sucks because it sends 15 damage up at our top floor, but it also sends a bunch of frostbite on this. Channel Song is for Cuddle Hex or Guard. Not the best. I can cast 4 spells on this floor. Just 4 armor, right? Saves a little bit of life on Dante. Don't want to put this on the same floor as the boss. See what happens here. A guard. Could move Dante down a floor. Yeah, do that. It is so hard to math this fight. I'm going to assume that this is good. This is good. And this is good. Dante is like not the unit you want to win this fight with. Hitting for 34, huh? Do I flash freeze? I probably flash freeze. Please red X. Not red X. Okay. I bet this does it. Almost. Okay, with all of my units dead, we get through the fight. Focus growth seems pretty good to help my units stay alive. I don't think I'm strong enough as of right now to win the next fight. See what we can do about that. Enemy units enter with Frostbite 2 is actually very good. Combined with Frostbite, that kills all of the Lightwings that spawn on the bottom floor. Like, that's a great pickup. No, probably not. Alright, so I'm going to start by just buying this. And rolling this shop. I think I accept that as just a loss and move on. And start spending my money here instead. Oomph. Permafrost on Frenzied Swarm. Help with the Firewings turns. For channel song reasons, I think I pull Cuddle Hex from the deck, and then I think I pull a Frozen Lance. Alright, I don't know about this one. I think I am going to have to play quite well and get a little lucky. Okay, interesting order thing happened here. So these were the first row, then Seraph cleansed, then Seraph summoned a Lightwing, which is why these things have different amounts of Frostbite. Interesting, I've never noticed that that happened before. Okay, I'm very glad that the bottom floor is small. So one floor is going to be guard Dante. Another floor is going to be like guard Tethys. And then we're going to hope to restoring retreat another Dante down. I think we try to stick Tethys top floor. It's a little weird because like I do have the Frenzied Swarm for the first Pyre Wings. So like maybe I can get away with putting Tethys mid. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, so Jackstrips kills all of these things. This is going to get a crap ton of health, unfortunately, and this restore doesn't do anything. Alright. So that there needs to happen. And this here needs to happen. Casual 50. NBD. God damn it. Why do I ever give Channel Song a chance? Why do I do that to myself? I'm probably only playing one of my guards this turn, so like it works out. I think I'm going yeah, 55. I really don't want to get Ember Drained yet. I'm still kind of in setup time. It's very important for me to cast the Restoring Retreat when I draw it. So I think I'm dazing the middle floor. Makes me reliant on drawing something like a Frozen Lance next turn to finish this off. These random light wings that are being dropped in are a nuisance. Alright, so we do this. We see what we discard. Ah. Then I'm doing this. Then you're at 60. Then I actually guess we start hitting that. Stop doing that. I need to heal this. I need to heal that, like, very badly. Or it makes my whole Restoring Retreat plan awful. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heal cards. plus Gifts for a Guard and Awoken Rail Spikes as redraws. There's 20 incoming damage next turn. I think I'm going to be okay to Restoring Retreat, but it's definitely awkward. "26 damage versus making a bigger Dante. Let's make a bigger Dante. Oh no, the Ember Drain is horrendous. Okay, I'm through it. I am not tanking well as of right now. I want to draw big, heavy-hitting spells and like somehow deal 150 to that. No, I want to daze that. That's the plan. Let's just do that so I can get a little bit more armor. Alright, not the best. But like Tethys is alive for the boss and that means a lot. Things that are happening. Fine grasping that. Focus growthing that. Flash freezing this. Restoring this. And armor. Never lucky. Yeah. Bit rough, this draw. We really needed this last turn so that I could do stuff with Ember this turn. I think, like, unquestionably, I need to increment that number. And I don't think I can play Awoken Railspike this turn because I think I need these 2 cards in my draw pile. That's really awkward. Yes. That's pretty good. So one of these deal 40? Yes. Yeah, I would like to save this life up here. Please and thank you. Yeah, this all falls apart pretty quickly, huh? I might be better off playing some of this stuff on the next floor. I would like this to be at like 70 health plus armor. That get me there? Need a 67. Eh. So this big restore goes there. So hit for 40. Puts you down to 16 remaining. Which means that in the next turn cycle, this Dante takes 10 going to 2. This gets me one more set of back Dante attacks. No, it doesn't. Alright, I messed up something there. Okay. I think I have enough Frostbite that I'm okay, but I'm really not sure. Sure seems like I'm wrong. I accept my defeat. Okay, the run looked so much better than it was because of how good Jackstrips was in every fight up until fight 7. Then in fight 8, well, in fight 7 and 8, it became apparent that we weren't actually dealing all that much damage. We were just kind of like cheesing all of the fights. So I didn't need that much more that fight in order to win. So like if Channel Song got to get a Dante, for example, I think we win. I think if we're not triple Ember Drained, we get to win. I think if we didn't draw the Dazed card on like a bad turn, we get to win. Like we were very, very close there. That's okay. That is what it is. But that was a run that shows off like the power of Jackstrips as like a first picked artifact. We were very close to making this get there. Like there were a lot of things in that last fight that didn't quite work out. Like we didn't get to cast either one of these for a reasonable value. There were a lot of things that went wrong, but overall, I liked the decisions that I made in this run, and it felt like we were right there. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back again soon.